El Hijo is an absolutely wonderfully beautiful title, which pretty much takes all violence out of the game and tells just a lovely story of a young child and uses stealth in a really interesting way. And I just fell in love with it. The art style is absolutely beautiful. This kind of isometric view with these hand drawn characters and backgrounds that, despite being really detailed, have a feel of little individual dioramas still, but all interlinked. And it's really good. As I said, the game is completely non-violent. It's all about how you get through the levels without being seen. And on the whole, it's fairly simple, especially early on. In the video, you'll see I only captured early footage because I don't want any spoilers moving forward. And you use things like the shadows. You need to watch what the other NPCs are doing, where they're looking, where they might go, and just avoid them, crouching down behind obstacles. Sometimes even just going for it, taking a risk. It feels like, well, it looks like almost there's a set way. This is the way you should be going through. And you try and experiment keeping within the game's rules. But other times you kind of go, right, go, and you gun it. And hope you get to somewhere where it's safe. Some areas are just a case of, like, hide in the shadows, wait and go. Really simple. Others are a lot more complex, where you're looking at a character's movement, you're keeping in the shadows, and they interact, and you might actually be waiting for a few minutes before making a move or planning a few moves ahead. So there are sections where I took so long trying to work it out. And the game isn't overly signposted. And I'm trying to get to go, I've got to get up here, and I don't know how to get up here. Why can't I get up here? Instead of realise, I need to go this way instead. That makes sense. And all the signposting within the game is just very, very subtle. It uses I don't get this mechanic because other games have used it, and it's some bigger games where if you need to get an overview, you throw a bird up and the bird will be your eyes. That's not how birds work. But it's cutesy enough, I suppose. I suppose it gives you a reason to press the RB button and throw him up there to have a look. But yeah, I've never been one. I've never quite understood why that's a thing. But it is what it is. So playing through this is an absolute joy. It's an absolute joy from start to, well, not quite finished for me yet. The sense of discovery is really good. And the sense of being is really good. There's very, very, very little dialogue. A couple of call outs here and there maybe, but it's all done with a really soft musical score which highlights moments of danger really well. And you just have this sense of feeling. You actually start to care for characters as the game progresses. You start to want them to survive because you like them. And this is without any dialogue whatsoever. All to do with what is an absolutely wonderful score. And for the moments of frustration in the game, and there are, because it's a stealth game, there are moments of frustration. You are still calm because of that musical score. And that's very important in a game like this. I think if you're rushed and panicked, it doesn't work. If you look at the VR missions in the original Metal Gear Solid, where it was all excitement, it was like exciting music, and you got the warning sounds come up. It worked for that, But this wouldn't work here. You need it to be calm because it's the visual style. It's, you know, you're playing a young child, and that young child has fears, shall we say? But he's got to discover himself as part of this. He's got a gather. He's got a mission that he needs to carry out. And yeah, you start to sort of like really engage with him through the music. Animation, again, wonderful. Character design, also wonderful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful game. Late contender for me, possibly for one of my games of the year. I'm glad I don't actually rank them because it'd be an impossible task this year with some of these. But yeah, El Hijo is joyful. It's scarily tense at times, but it's utterly beautiful and one hell of an experience. Give it a look. What other surprise games have come out for you this year? Do let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you do like the video, any of our videos, please do give us a like, give us a subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.